Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today in this Unimportant review, we have the SH MonsterArts Red Eyes Black Dragon. I'm assuming it's in attack mode.
Okay, a little explanation, Steve. Why did you get this?
Because why would you ever put Red Eyes Black Dragon in defense mode? Because the attack's always, like, so much higher on this thing. Anyways, this is actually more for my wife than anything.
That makes
Granted,
sense,
I paid for it. But my wife's the one that's, like, more of the Yu-Gi-Oh collector.
I don't want to offend anyone, but it is more like a women collection kind of thing, you know?
I know a lot of dudes that are in the Yu-Gi-Oh! I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Personally.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I love the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Games for the PlayStations and everything. Some of the greatest things ever, you know?
Yeah, I started streaming video game stuff again for the YouTube channel, and I found the Rose Duelist game. I was thinking about playing that.
No, you have to. I have that game. It is one of my favorite games of all time.
It's one of those Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. It doesn't play anything like the source material, but it's oddly fun still. So, I ended up grabbing this. We got the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is probably one of the better MonsterArts we've gotten in a long time. Had a couple of little, I would say, paint hiccups.
This one or the...
No, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah. But everything else about it was pretty fantastic, so I was pretty excited to get a hold of this. I don't know if I'm getting the next one yet, because... What is it? I forget the thing's name, but it's like something hero, yada yada. It's from GX.
Can we, not I, but I would personally love that magicianal girl that I seen of somebody doing like a custom card of it.
Oh. I have Dark Magician girls.
Oh, no. I want the one that's in the card. You know how I send you the Blue Eyes card?
Yeah, no, I want the Blue Eyes if I want anything. Blue Eyes with a...
It's called a thick version.
Yeah, as I say, you can imagine what we're talking about. It's got a bit of a dump truck.
Yes. There's one of the Black Magicianal girl, and I'm like, I kind of want it.
Well, there's like so many of those Dark Magicians too, because there's like the apple, there's like a lemon.
Oh, no, Steve. I get it, like it's called Dark Magician Girl, but this card's called the Black Magicianal Girl, so you know what I'm going for,
Oh,
right?
I got you.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you guys want to see the little bit better of the package, you get the hieroglyphics on the back. The image actually almost kind of looks like it offsets a little bit. You get some holographic there, the quality control sticker, so you know it's legit. Pretty much, if you don't see stickers on a package, it's probably a bootleg. Package to package. God, I forget. Because I got mine imported, and then I paid the stupid cheap shipping. So I literally just got this in, while everybody else has probably had this thing for like a month, at least a month now.
Yeah.
And I think I was like just over $100 for me.
So, yeah, bootleg is what, $50? Is it really worth it?
I don't know. Well, I was gonna say I don't even know if there's a bootleg, to be honest.
Oh, don't worry, dude.
But if you're worried about that thing, usually the tall tale sign is the stickers are missing is the easiest way.
Save those instructions, Steve. We're gonna need them.
I need to know how to do extra hands. Also, put all that together.
Jesus.
Well, just like the Blue Eyes, it comes with a stand to be able to keep it in flight form, which I still think is hilarious. That, again, Godzilla, I can't get a beam even with my atomic versions.
Yeah.
But with these things, you get like a beam, flight stand, all this extra stuff, and they're cheaper.
Arms, and they're cheaper, hundreds of dollars. But yeah, again, I think honestly, just the licensing for Godzilla's got to be expensive, especially since like in last, what, 10 years, Godzilla has picked up like crazy.
Why is his nose so much shinier than the rest of them?
Ooh, that is noticeable, even from this distance.
He is a pokey boy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Justin Wings. Oh, he's got the... Well, I guess the Blue Eyes had it too, but I really hate these stupid little tiny ball joints in the wings.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I almost wish they were just like, to be honest, like I get it's more posable, but I would be appreciative of it just being like, this is one solid piece, this is one solid piece, and I could just shift it on a hinge instead of giving me even more places to be able to break this thing.
That takes a nosedive, you're breaking parts.
Oh, for sure. Because unlike the Blue Eyes, this thing is definitely more pokey. Like all these little spiky bits. Although I am noticing on each of the high points is where you get that metallic. So you'll see here it's all sparkly along the spiky bits here. You can see it here on the back of the legs, on the tip of the claws. So anywhere that this thing could possibly cause damage, it kind of has a bit of a shine to it. Maybe to kind of replicate maybe a blade. Perhaps.
I am going to have to steal that from you. Take a closer look at it, Steve, when you're done.
Oh, here, you can look at it real quick while I get everything else out of the package. Because for the rest of it, we get the giant red beam. We get some open grasping claws, which also have the metallic silver. And then all the parts for the fight stand. And I think that's about it. Yeah.
So angry, Steve.
So, on the flight stand, you get the little peg covers here. So you will have to pop those out.
Overall, this ain't that bad.
Usually I just take one of these and just use it to pop these out. So that'll be the front piece. This will be for the beam.
Oh, my only worry is, Steve, that this can break so easily, the wings.
Yeah, I was just... Okay. That went flying. Thankfully, it's still laying on the table.
Those joints in there are very sketchy.
Well, like I mentioned, it's the same thing with the... the Destroyer kind of had the same issues.
Yeah.
And I've had to... I don't even mess with my figures that often, and I've had to repair some of them. Just because of me, like, busting it out for a comparison, and then just in the process, like, a breeze touches this thing, and it snaps right off.
Sherlock could be quick.
I know. At least these look like they're bigger joints here. At least that one. This one, on the other hand, not so much. Also, because of the weight of the wing, it's kind of sagging a little bit there. But that's kind of why you have the stand here, in order to hopefully help mitigate that. Detailing on it looks really nice, though. In terms of sculpt, because it's Red Eyes Black Dragon, so guess what? It's red. It's got red eyes.
And that's it.
And it's a black dragon. But looks really cool, really menacing.
Yeah, it's
like
got
I said,
the
all the
details,
little
honestly.
spiky bits on it are really sweet. Wings look solid. It's just one of those, like, it's... Because of the paint job is, like, so simplistic, I kind of wish there was maybe more that came with it, because there wasn't really much they had to really do after the fact, other than, what, the ton's painted, you have to paint the eyes, and then
that's not true,
highlighting.
Steve. They added some shine to the nose, the beak.
Well, that's what I mean, they highlighted everything. So, it's not nearly enough here in terms of paint. Articulation-wise, though, each of these are their own little individual ball joints outside
that's
of...
Good. It gives you more options.
Like here, it's like these three sections are one piece, these two sections are one piece, and then it's one. So you do get a wide range of posability there. The neck has the same thing going on, so wide range of posability. Mouth can open and close and kind of shift a little bit. The tongue also is posable. Arms, single jointed elbow, hands on a hinge. Same with the arms are on a hinge. So not crazy posability on the arms, because just the way the plating kind of gets in the way. It's good enough for the character. Like, I can't straighten the elbow. Oh no. So you get more like 45 degrees in terms of posability out of there. Same with the knees here. Like, it's double jointed, but this little spiky bit kind of gets in the way. But you can adjust the joint a little bit.
Well, don't mind me, guys. I'm quiet. As Steve is talking, I'm just enjoying my figure over here.
Yeah, so you kind of have it shift inside the leg if you want, or on the outside if you want to get a little bit more posability. Again, legs are on a hinge, so they can go forward and back. You can rotate. The little joint there is kind of in the same boat. Get quite a bit of posability there. Feet can go forward and back, and then the little hooky bit can go in and outwards as well.
And now comes the exciting part, putting him on a stand, Steve.
was kind of curious how the chest is. There's a joint there. It kind of looks like that it's a separate piece, but I don't think there's a joint there. I think it's connected here. And then this section here is all one solid piece. And then for the wings, you get quite a bit of range of motion there as well. But like I said, I get a little concerned about these little pieces here, but you can adjust them accordingly depending on how you want the wings positioned. And then if you want to put the extra hands on, so I want to grab at the base of the wrist and the forearm. Oh, that's going to be fun. Pull straight out.
Ooh.
Grab this corresponding claw.
That was a little sketchy.
The thing I don't like about this is because of the wings here, I feel like I'm going to like jerk my hand back and snap it.
Oh my god, that would be so frustrating. Ooh, can I see the beam, Steve? Or the ball attack?
No. There's a little energy blast.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what they called it in the show, but...
Oh, it's okay. Somebody will yell at us because I got it wrong. I'm sorry.
And then this piece goes into his groin. I think...
I kind of like this.
Like that. Then we move the wings up. I like that this doesn't like to stay in at all, so that's cool. I remember on Red Eyes, or not Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, the tips go into this piece here, which is the same on this.
At least they kept it the same.
So you kind of bend it in.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
The sketchiness has begun.
It might need to be a little tighter. If you feel that these are a little loose, you can adjust them here. It is just a Phillips head screwdriver. Arnes is trying to murder my lighting.
You're trying to murder the figure, so we're just even.
Like I said, this piece does not want to stay in. Like this little thing right there.
Okay, so it has the same issues, honestly, as the Blue Eyes.
Actually, the Blue Eyes, I felt like I got that set up pretty easy. This guy's almost... It's kind of front heavy. And then, like I said, for some reason, like this peg should be not nearly as shallow as what it is.
Thank you, Toji. We appreciate that.
Which is what's giving me the fit right now. Hopefully that helps a little bit.
Oh god.
As it pops right back out. Like it's designed to be a groove. Stay in the...
I'm sorry, Steve. I don't mean to laugh at you.
This is frustrating. These legs forward, and then oh look, it's not in there anymore. Go figure. Could spend like 20 years trying to get this thing assembled.
Ah, it's okay. Bigger video.
I
more...
just
Oh god.
stay in there so I can bend.
So wait, that's for the blast and not even for his head?
No, so you can peg this up.
God.
Which there's the peg. Like that, and then you just
definitely sketchy.
open his mouth, raise that up. Good to okay. The cloth on the table is not working in my favor. Ta-da! Hadouken! Don't breathe on it, for the love of God.
As you're shaking the table and almost stop it. Seriously, the wing already fell out in the back, Steve.
At least it's sort of staying. Granted, I'm sure if you finesse it enough, you can get it to stay in position. But it's just like these little pegs here shouldn't be nearly as shallow as what they are, so it actually can stay in while you're bending it.
It is very.
This one's a little bit, a little stiffer, but it doesn't take much to pop these things out. So it would be nice if they were maybe a little bit more elongated going into there, so that I wouldn't have to worry about them popping out nearly as much.
Your dog sounds like
honestly
a
could
Steve.
probably be not nearly as long either. Like if they would have just like set it back here and maybe a little bit higher up. Also noticing there's like a little line.
A fracture line, or?
I don't think a fracture line, but it's just kind of like something in the plastic.
Somebody left their hairs in there. I'll be remembered forever.
It could have just, oh, maybe it was just the lighting, because I don't really see it anymore.
Steve is
Weird. Anyways, pretty sweet figure. For the price point, I think he's fine. Like, in terms of, like, if I want to compare him next to, like, a Godzilla, any of the Godzilla stuff I gotten recently, in terms of, like, overall paint job, it works for the character. It's just not anything that's, like, gonna blow you away. But in terms of, like, posability, really sweet. Pretty good figure for the source material. I like that he comes with a beam and a flight stand.
I'll be honest with you, I like it, but my biggest issue with this has to be displayed on a stand, you know what I mean? And I am afraid that somebody's going to bump into it, knock it over, and break it for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm more like probably just get him to try to stand on his own. Problem is having him stand on his own is he's only got like the way the feet are designed, like the nails bended. So like if you leave,
It's going to put stress on it.
yeah, if you put weight on it, it's just gonna deform the nail here. So yeah, you're kind of obligated to have it on the stand, and
That day.
at least it'll give you hours of amusement trying to get this guy to stay appropriately on there.
It's what you pay for, the entertainment, the amusement.
But no, it's pretty sweet. I would say not quite as good as Blue Eyes, but pretty close.
No, but honestly, I'm a more fan of a Blue Eye, so maybe that's why I like it more.
I was always more of a Red Eyes person myself.
Come on.
Mainly because of some of the other summons
First
stuff.
time Kaiba pulled out Blue Eyes in that TV show, man, I was like, oh.
Well, to be honest, I was a Summon Skull dude. Summon Skull was the best.
Steven.
Although if we get into Toons, like Toons Blue Eyes White Dragon,
Yes. The Toon ones, that's even better, okay?
the Toon ones are great. But anyways, you can help us defeat those guys by hitting the like button, subscribe, and comment. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook, or not Pinterest anymore. We got TikTok.
Yeah.
If you guys like to help keep up the day with channel, donate greatly. Would appreciate it. If you guys like to pick this figure up for yourself, link in the description for entertainment, or if you go support the channel, get yourself a pretty sweet action figure. Just wish, like I said, the stand wasn't so loosey-goosey. It falls apart. But like I said, you can kind of tighten that up to really make sure that it's not going to move anywhere. It's just you have to loosen it in order
Yeah,
to...
put in the extra effort, might be worth it.
Yeah, it might help a little bit more with that. But see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.